body, all right?
Yeah.
If I sit, I better sit, I'll come over here.
Okay, just
Let
one
me turn
second,
my
wait,
camera on.
have you seen my, oh, it's here.
You've got the mic in your hand? Okay, thank you. Okay. I'm just gonna scoot over here. So basically, I would just want to ask you, what just happened?
I was very real. No, it was real. Meaning like what she told me. I mean, everything she said was true about my mother and about me moving. I am moving unwillingly. Not unwillingly, but I didn't. It just came to me in March. I got told I had 10 days to move because they sold my house. I rent. So I've been very stressed and,
Did she know this?
This lady?
Yeah.
No, I've never talked to her, ever.
Well, how did she know you were moving?
I don't know, probably. I mean, that's why I said it's very, yeah.
So why did you want to have a reading in the first place?
Today?
Yeah, or in general.
Oh, in general, I've just always been intrigued by it because a friend of mine goes all the time. And things that she's gotten read really have happened after. And she'll go like maybe a year later or, she's gone, I've known her for 12 years and she's gone probably 4 times. 4 times.
But you've never been for...
No. And I've always said, oh, I want to go. And it's funny that she said that about money. Because I always say, like, oh, when I get the money, I'll do it. And it's funny how she said how my mom was trying to talk to me, and she's like, haha, I got it for free. And it's funny because I could picture my mom saying that. Like, haha, I got to do it for free, My mom, meaning like she was able to contact me, but me, I just put it off. I'd always say, oh, when I get extra money, I'll do it, or I'll, treat myself. But I didn't. I manage the the restaurant here, and I see her a lot in the lobby. I don't know if she was a guest. I just walk by. We do functions in the room, the banquet room in there. So then I asked her when she was on break from filming, I was like, oh, are you the reader? I said, oh, that's beautiful. And then she asked if I could do a reading because one of her people she had scheduled didn't show up. So I was like, okay, sure.
The timing was right.
She just, yeah. So I'm like, okay. I was a little nervous, but yeah.
So, getting back to your mother then, it sounds like she captured the essence of your mother's personality in ways that nobody could know. I mean, how would
No,
you...
she wouldn't know that. And actually, the first time you taped, but we had to stop and do it over, she said something about strength. Your mom was one of the strongest person, and that's absolutely the truest. It didn't get on this recording, but after my mom passed away, the day of her funeral, we went and got tattoos with the strength symbol. Myself and my sister and my niece and my cousin, a few of us went and got the strength symbol tattooed.
Where's the tattoo from?
Mine's on my back, but everyone else is in different spots.
Is it something you could show me without being embarrassed? Or...
Oh yeah, sure.
Want to show it to me?
I did it for my mother,
Oh,
but
zoom in? Wow.
the strength and the angel wings
Hold on
are
right there. Hold on. Can you do that? All right, Amy.
the
Thank you.
angel wings are because when I was born, I was her last child, and she said my angel was born, and she called me Angel Amy. So my whole life, I was like the last child, but not an unexpected one, a late life child for my mother. So she thought she was finished having kids, and my siblings were all older than I was.
So even though she said that in the earlier reading, you don't have to comment about that. I just want to hear could you say something like, it's funny that she mentioned my mother has strength.
Yeah.
Give me a short answer and mention the tattoo, and then I can use the shout of the tattoo. You know what I'm saying? So even though when Pumpi mentioned my mother's strength, that really hit me because...
It really, you want me to say that?
Do it in a sentence, but don't mention that we didn't tape it or
Oh,
whatever.
okay. Oh, so
Pretend
you're
we
going to
did
take me
it.
over.
I'll be able
Okay.
to use it anyway.
All right, sure. What really hit me was when she said that my mother's strength, because when my she would not have known that, but my mother was known to everyone for her strength, unstoppable strength. And when she passed away, the night of her funeral, myself and a few family members went and got tattoos with. I had never had a tattoo, and I always wanted one. And my niece was 18 and she had one, and people I know had them, and I always wanted one. So the night of my mom's funeral, we all went and got a tattoo with the strength symbol, all in different parts. But there was about 6 of us, and we went to this tattoo parlor after the whole funeral procession and everything was over.
What's the angel part? Is that part of it?
The angel part is when I was born, my mother called me her angel, Angel Amy. And I was like the highlight of my mother's life, because she didn't think I could have, she wasn't expecting any more children, and I came along. And actually, she was almost getting divorced from my father. My siblings were older, so my brother was 13 years older than me. So I was a late life baby. And then when I was born, she said, she had me on All Saints Day, November 1st. And she actually fought my delivery, because she said she did, because she said she used her strength to hold me in to be born on November 1st, because she didn't want me being born on Halloween. So I was born at 1:18 in the morning. And she said, I knew I wasn't going to have that baby on Halloween. You were my angel. And I was born on All Saints Day.
She was strong.
Yeah. So.
Give me something. She was really strong.
She was the strongest person that anyone could ever come in contact with in life.
Give me that, and Pumpy picked up on that, and I don't know how she could have.
I don't even know how Pumpy could pick up on that, because I've never met her before, and she doesn't know anything about my family or me or anything about my mother. So it's just amazing that she picked that up, because you'd only have to know my mother or know my family to know that, or know me to know, and I've never even met her before.
Awesome. Anything else you want to say about your experience? This is great. You're really delightful to work with.
No, it was just really heartwarming. It was very beautiful.
Will you come away feeling what?
I just like believing something. They say the spirits. Well, it is true. People say the spirits can. I've never had felt it before, but I actually feel it now. Like she said, put the photograph there, and my mother's telling her to tell me, that she'll talk to me through it, and I actually believe it now. Where before I wouldn't. I'm looking forward to see.
Does life survive death? Did you believe that before, and now?
I believe that we went to heaven, or we're souls, we're still spirits out there, but I never came in contact with anyone ever talking to me, so I've never had the experience of it. But I believe in where you'd say like a ghost is a spirit, it's someone trying to contact you, for whatever reason. When they say houses are haunted, I believe if something happened in the house, they're trying to contact the person for whatever reason. It doesn't mean the house is haunted, it just means for whatever reason. It doesn't have to be a spirit. I guess that's, after this, that doesn't have to be a spirit that's meant in your life. It's just, there's a spirit that has something they want to say to you.
So if somebody wanted to go to Pumpy for a reading, what would you say to them?
I would make sure the person I would definitely say for them to go to her, because I believe she actually not has the power, but has some kind of a connection with them. So I don't believe it, I know it, because she said stuff she wouldn't know. But I would make sure the person is able to handle whatever she has to say, because you don't know if it would be good or bad, like she said with the heart thing. So I don't know, when she said somebody was sick, my son has been dealing with very bad asthma for the past 2 months. And unbelievable, like in the emergency room, like every week. So he's been having his medicine's not working, and
How old is he?
he's 20.
I had asthma when I lived in Florida. Really
Yeah,
bad,
so it's just never in his whole life has it been bad since Christmas, as it is from Christmas till now. In his whole entire life, it's never been as bad as it's like continuous. It'll get better for a day, and then it's like, I mean, I even had to drive to the hospital. I've had many hospital trips in his life, but I had one about a month ago that I had to call actually 911 in the car because I couldn't even make it there. And he was like, you know, so, and they met, you know, that even when she said someone being sick, I'm taking that as my son, and that's true. Like, she wouldn't even know that.
But the heart bypass,
The
he's
heart,
too young for that.
no, and she said it's someone in my family, so I don't know.
Who's an older relative that might?
I don't know that it would even have to be an older
Yeah, you're right.
person.
I
I
think
mean,
we're
I don't
done.
really, yeah, okay.
All right? You're
Yeah,
good?
sure.
You said some great stuff.
Did
So,
I?
yeah.
Okay,
All
thank
right,
you.
Take the mic
I-
off of you.
I appreciate